Hi Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your angel and spirit guide message reading for you for money and career. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. Now before I dive into this reading, I want to say that this reading is coming from a place of love, light, and positivity to raise you up during these uncertain times where money and career can seem just terribly in shambles, or things are so stressed out about everything. And so this is to bring you positive, helpful, useful information from your angels and your spirit guides to progress you forward in the direction that you want to be in a positive, successful direction, right? So it might be taking twists and turns because spirit does that to us, most definitely. So let's dive in. And now if you guys have been watching me for a while, you will see the return of my favorite, my oldest, my most well-used deck out there. And I know it's beat up and that it is, well worn. And yes, I do have a new one that I could be using instead of this one, but the energy to this one is so amazing that it just called to me while I was looking through. Actually, while I was going to sleep last night, it was like, use this deck. You have to. And so it's just been calling to me all day. So I had to use it for you guys. All right. So this is the Llewellyn Tarot deck and the the Fairy Oracle deck. These are all linked in the description box below. So I'm going to start off with your Fairy Oracle deck. Angel and Spirit Guide message for Taurus, money and career. Angel and Spirit Guide message for Taurus, money and career. Angel and Spirit Guide message for Taurus, money and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. All right. So we have here transformation, and we have serenity. So you're transforming towards serenity, towards a sense of peace and power, which is just beautiful. And now for your chakra cards. Angel and Spirit Guide message for Taurus, money and career. Angel and Spirit Guide message for Taurus, money and career. Angel and Spirit Guide message for Taurus, money and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. All right. And we have play, the heart chakra, coming into play here. And we have nurturing, the earth star chakra. This is located 6 inches below your feet. So you're nurturing your heart chakra, but you're nurturing your roots of play and happiness and joy. So what I'm really seeing here is that do not lose the joy within your life during a time of stress and of chaos and uncertainties. In the tarot, Angel and Spirit Guide message for Taurus, money and career. Angel and Spirit Guide message for Taurus, money and career. Angel and Spirit Guide message for Taurus, money and career. Angel and Spirit Guide message for Taurus, money and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. So at the heart of everything, we have the Lovers. This is a Gemini energy. May 21st to June 20th is the time frame. You're seeing duality to things, and there can even be a duality of your spirit that you're embracing. You're crowned by the sun, which is just glorious. It is the happiest card in the whole entire deck, which is beautiful. Strength, I love that you have 3 major arcana cards in a row. The 8 of Cups, now strength is a Leo energy, a time frame of July 23rd to August 22nd. The repeat of the number 8 here means that you're taking this time very, very seriously, and that's why you're being told to remember, to play, to laugh, to have fun. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, a time frame of November 22nd to December 21st. 9 of Wands and 8 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands, love that. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So this is very powerful. Again, you have 3 8s. Well, not again, but now you have 3 8s, right? So you are taking this time astoundingly seriously. And this is a time where you're looking at your eternity, because 8 on a side is, of course, the symbol of eternity. So here you're looking at things, and that's why you're taking things so seriously. It's not like, okay, this is a bump in the road or anything like that. It is, this is serious, this is intense, and I'm going to meet it head on and not be stopped. And that is definitely, I mean, you're attracting to yourself what you love, what you want. You're shining like the sun. So you come out of things well. I mean, it just shows you here, like, even if you have hiccups along the way, you will look back at things and say, wow, this might not be a situation that I ever want to live through again, most definitely. But this is a situation that forged me, that had me look at things differently, that had me moving forward and made me move forward towards something absolutely beautiful. It is. It's towards something beautiful. So here we start with transformation, because you are being transformed during this time. And it says the process of self-transformation will open your eyes to the timeless truth of yourself. You're seeing things about you that you forgot. You're seeing that you're stronger, braver, better than you give yourself credit for. Excuse me. This moves you to serenity. And it says here, embrace serenity's refreshing, peaceful energy vibration. It's time to embrace peace, serenity, calm, to center yourself, to move forward towards love, towards balance. And that's where your heart chakra comes into play. Don't forget to laugh. Don't forget to play. Don't forget to have fun. Don't forget to embrace you. And as you do so, you're nurturing your Earth Star chakra. You're nurturing your roots, your grounding force. And as you do so, you open your heart to what you love. I mean, love is going to be a huge part of you moving forward. It can be, I love what I do. It can be, I don't love what I do. It can be, looking at things and saying, where's my heart at? What is it that I want? You're looking also at the dual nature of yourself. And you're seeing how it is that you can move forward, embracing two aspects of you that you might have only been embracing one before, and letting the other part of you kind of flounder, thinking, okay, I just need to be more this, more that in order to succeed. And now you're looking at yourself and saying, I can be me and succeed. I can be. Because playing the game like everybody else, sometimes it just doesn't work. Sometimes it's just not for you. And so with the Lover's card, it's embracing what you love and embracing why you're put on this earthly plane. Because your work here, I mean, I love to see pentacles and I love to see wands when it comes to finance, money, and career readings. And here you have the King of Wands. So wands for me are your career. It's your passion. It's your intuitive insight. It's the way that you want to move forward. It's what you desire, what you're creating. And with the King of Wands, you are a king at what you do, meaning you are seen, you are passionate, you are transformative, because the salamander in alchemy represents transformation, and you have that from your fairy guidance right here. And you are embracing a transformation to what you love, to soaring forward. Now, you can also be having a very strong connection at work with a Gemini energy, right? And this person can be pulling you towards what you love. Now, this strong connection can be highly positive. It can also be highly negative. It's not really going to be in between, but it can be a person that you kind of get along with, but you kind of don't. So it can be that, but this is a person who is a catalyst in your life that is going to be moving you forward in a way where, whether you like it or not, they change the game for you. And this is also you changing the game for yourself as you move forward, as you claim this power. It's also a fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you might also be dealing with a dual kind of personality of somebody who is rather authoritative over your career. So just be mindful of that also. It might feel like this person has two faces that you're dealing with. And it's because they themselves are working out what they love, what they want. And what I'm seeing here is that your angels are talking to you in such a way that it's making you see where things are wrong. It will be easy, as it usually is on this earthly plane, to ignore what your angels are saying. But during this time, you will be a king if you listen. It's almost like you're great with money. And you might be saying, ha, Dane, that's not true. But with the Lovers, with the Lovers card going into the Sun, it's like, this is your bounty, this is your glory, this is your prosperity, this is what you love. coming forward. There's happiness, there's contentment, there's success. Now, yes, you have the Eight of Wands, things moving forward quickly, and you have the Eight of Cups, which can very well mean that you might be walking away from one job. There could be a furlough, there could be layoffs, there could be a myriad of things that have happened. And as you walk away, you're going to think, oh my gosh, I just can't. It's going to feel like I'm looking at what prosperity is supposed to be, and a parody, and I'm living a parody of prosperity. I'm living kind of like a joke of it all. And here, it's like, know that at your crown, you are wearing the sun. The sun is shining on you. You are moving forward. There's a blessing. There's a greatness to you. And the sun, really funny, because then you have the Ace of Pentacles, prosperity, joy, bounty, being handed to you from God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe. This is a gift just for you. And I don't see you, we might see it in your subconscious message card, but I don't see you quite yet taking this gift. Now, you might be saying, Dane, why aren't I taking this gift? It's exactly what I want. It's as you move forward, letting your radiance shine through, that you start taking the gift of prosperity and you start rewriting, what crowns you, what endows you with success. And this pentacle right here, handed in the sky, is like the sun shining on you. It moves you towards a new endeavor. It moves you towards a new chapter. And as you're moving towards this, you have your Sagittarius energy coming into play. So you have Temperance coming into play. November 22nd to December 21st is the time frame. It's about balance. It's about looking at your emotional and your earthly self. It's about looking at what you desire, what you need, what you want. And it's balancing your roots. Because for a lot of you Taurians, you have been through a time. It can be now, it could have been years ago, it could have been how you grew up, where money and you did not have the best of relationships, right? So with the Five of Pentacles, it's balancing here, paired with the Temperance card. It's balancing your relationship with money. It's balancing the prosperity that you want, the bounty that you need, the way that you want to move forward. And as you do so, you are seeing that at times, yes, you feel outside of the success that you want, but you're forging a path to that success that is going to be, it's forged in grit and in determination and in a balance of spirit that is absolutely commendable. Because I'm just seeing the parable. I don't remember if it was, I think it was a Buddhist parable, but I'm not exactly sure. And it was this lady who, she had nothing, and she gave her coin, her last coin, to, it's either a church or a temple, I can't remember. And she was laden with like a feast, and the person who ran the temple or ran the church came out to greet her and thank her and everything like that. And she then became highly successful, and she came back and she lavished on this place of worship. She lavished richness and gold. And yet the head of the establishment, the head of this religious place, did not come out to greet her, and she was like, why? She was insulted. She was like, why? I gave you so much more. And she was told, when finally the head person came out, she was told because her small gift that seemed like nothing was given from such a place of love and trust, and such a place of sacrifice, that 10,000 times that gift would not match the sacrifice that she had made. And for a lot of you Taurians, what I'm seeing here is that sacrifice has been a part of your life, has been a part of you. And you are going to see yourself crowned with the success from that sacrifice. Right? And know that the balance that you are making as you are moving forward leads you towards a dreamed of prosperity. Now, it's not that you sit back, on the couch eating chips, or you perpetuate old habits, old mindsets. It's that you're going out and you're looking at the duality of yourself. There's a strong sense of communication. There's a strong sense of connection with others. Now, this can also be that you're finding that the way that you communicate is not going to be the same way that others communicate. So watch who you're trusting and how you're trusting them. There's also a heightened sense here of the power of your words, the power of your intuitive conception of people, right? There's a, I mean, because Gemini and Sagittarius are sister signs. There's a camaraderie to your heart and to your roots, to the way that you're moving forward, that really does guide you, during this time. And the key for you, Taurus, is not to get caught up in what everybody else is saying, because you're listening so intently, you're hearing so much, and you're going to kind of get confused as how you want to move forward, or feel battered and bruised because everybody's throwing things at you. And you want to have this balance of prosperity come in. You want to have this sense of inclusivity coming forward. But this is really saying it's time to watch out for you. And I'm not saying this in a mean way. I'm not saying this in a cutthroat way. I'm saying this in a very kind of practical, logical way. It's all great to be altruistic, but bills still have to be paid, right? You still have responsibilities. And with the 9 of Wands, it's like, stop listening to what everybody else is saying. Start focusing on you. Start focusing on you, your power, your determination, your steadfastness. And you are going to see yourself moving forward. I like the digression. And it's an interesting digression because it's the 9 of Wands to the 8 of Cups. It's kind of like, you've had enough. Start listening to yourself. See these wands as a filter, kind of like trees, filtering out the negativity. And you turn away from something you once thought you would love. You're kind of turning away from a path that no longer suits you. And by kind of, I mean you're turning away from a path that no longer suits you. And you're not going to be putting up with other people's lies, manipulations, doubts, fears, okay? Be mindful of fire sign energies, especially bosses, okay? This is going to be somebody who has a lot of control over things. Be mindful of them, because you're walking away from, these are all linked here to everybody in this reading, of a Leo energy, a Gemini energy, a Sagittarius energy, and an Aries energy. So you have 2 fire signs right here coming into play. And then, of course, Aries is the one that isn't here. So here you're walking away from something, but you are walking towards something greater. And it's like you might be walking away from these people, but you yourself are embodying the King of Wands, this passion, this succinctness, there we go, this determination, this calling of grace and of bounty to you, this kind of radiating with this radiation of power, this radiance of power that leads you towards what you love, that has you seeing the dual aspects of yourself and claiming the power that you want to live in. And it's finding that balance, finding that truth that moves you forward. So there's some sort of ending that opens up a whole new avenue of being in prosperity for you. Now, it doesn't mean to go and kind of like, this isn't saying to do anything hasty or rash or that would be detrimental to your prosperity. So it can be that you're looking for a new job while you have a job, because that's the way to do it. You want to keep money coming in before, you go off and do something new, because the stress of not having a job does outweigh the stress of having a job that you don't like. So just know that for this time, because there's some of you who are on the fence and who are looking at things and you're being taken advantage of. It's just clear as day. You will be walking away, but it's kind of like, just be mindful of how you're walking away, or when you're walking away, and what you're walking away to. So, and for others, it's like being furloughed. It's being put on the back burner, and you're sitting there, or even being laid off, and you're sitting there and you're looking at things and you're having all this information come at you. And it's like, you have to start listening. And I know it's going to sound so funny, but you're going to have to start listening to your heart, to yourself, to taking kind of a leap of faith on you, because it brings you to power. It does. And it ends a chapter of looking at wealth as something that's for somebody else. And you claim it. And then you start to see that life really starts speeding up. Yes, this is a time of tremendous hard work for you, of dedication, of determination. But as things speed up, you have 2 8s going into each other. This is hard work to the extreme. This is dedication. This is, kind of nose to the grindstone. I'm going to go after what I want, what I need, and there's nothing and no one who will stop me. And so what you want starts coming to you. It might not, what you need, okay, that's what Spirit says, it's not what you want, it's what you need, starts coming to you. And you might be looking at things and being like, well, what the heck does this mean? And why is this opportunity coming my way? And why am I given this project or having to work with this person? Or, this store is being closed and I'm being sent to this store. What the heck's going on here? And you're going to see that it winds up, and you might see this much later on down the road in a series of 8, I would say. You start seeing things falling together. You start seeing and understanding. And as you see this, okay, you claim this power. It can also be around August. Yeah, okay, that would make sense because I always see, for this situation in the world, I always see the Virgo time frame. So it can be around August that you start to see things, which is also enters you into the Leo time frame of July 23rd to August 22nd. So just be mindful of this as you're moving forward. Be mindful of your strength. Know that you're going to find allies where you least expected them, or you're going to find your strength, your power, where you thought you didn't have it. It's kind of like, oh, well, I'm not good at that. And then it winds up you do that kind of like for a living, or you're going after that and you realize, oh, I am good at it. I was just afraid of it. I doubted it. I didn't think I could do that. And you're going to see that there's a power, there's a beauty around you that calls to you what you need, what you want. But things are going to start changing quickly for you. And as things really start to change, you start to move forward towards a gift of prosperity that kind of halos you, that blesses you, and towards your power, towards your truth, towards your bounty. And as you do so, you claim the duality of yourself. Instead of saying, oh, it has to be this way or that way, you're claiming this beauty, this connection, this peace, this love that almost didn't feel like it could be yours before. Your subconscious message for this time is the Ace of Wands. Now, this is a gift that you're definitely taking when it comes to your career. So the Ace of Pentacles is going to be something that comes down the road, most likely around the Leo timeframe, July 23rd to August 22nd. You'll start to see new things moving you towards happiness, prosperity, kind of coming to you almost out of your control, not out of your control. It's like what you've worked for, what you've strived for, but it's coming to you with this sense of determination and dedication. And as you move forward with the King of Wands, taking this gift from God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, of passion, of cultivation, of intuitiveness, of fire, you are going to see that in your career, you start to see yourself as a success. You start to see yourself as a powerful player. And you might have always seen yourself as a powerful player, but this is solidifying it. There is something that's happening that's like making you understand your worth, your power, and is blessing you with bounty when it comes to your career. Your subconscious chakra message, is personal power. This is your solar plexus chakra. You are embracing your personal power. You are embracing where you stand and what you stand for. And there is a sense of trusting your gut, having gut reactions to things, and really letting that lead you forward. There is a sense here of looking at what you desire and you want, and really, really going after it. It's kind of like nothing is going to hold you back. And as you claim this personal power, and as you live in this personal power, your subconscious fairy guidance is patience. So this says, greet each moment with endurance and patience of mind. And that's what you have to be with yourself during this time. Knowing that, this is a time for the history books, right? Be patient. Be patient with you. Be patient with the world. And you will see success coming to you. But don't lose patience with yourself. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be definitely worth it to not lose patience and not lose sight of your power and this creative, passionate energy that is around you. All right, Taurus, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Bye.